Hi everybody, and welcome to another 180 Markets Weekly Wrap. And well, Sean, it's been a really good week on the market, especially in the healthcare space. Because friends, you know we're always looking for thematics, and healthcare is the thematic right now. There is a bull market in these companies, Sean.
Greg, we're always looking for sectors. We're always talking about what sectors we're looking for. And it's great to see Biotech's getting a lot of volume in and a lot of upwards movement. Silver price and gold price is really performing well. We'll look at a few silver stocks when we take a look at the screen. There's also been quite a few placements, so let's take a look at that. Let's start with the 180 Markets platform. And as we can see, there were a lot of raises this week. TVN, they raised $9 million at a very small discount. Now, only 4.5%, so well done to the boys at Evolution. Greg, I know you follow this one pretty closely.
I do. Fluoride project in the Northern Territory. Grant, Steve, very well done there. Grant has a big following himself, and obviously it shows in the price, Sean.
And he's got two first names, so well done, Grant. Forbidden Foods. This is one that IPO'd about 3 years ago, went all the way to about 40 cents, and unfortunately, all the way back down. We'll talk about a stock which is similar when we look at the screens, but they ended up raising $1 million. They put in some options and they got it away. Now, Artria, AYA.
Yes.
I hadn't followed the company before, but I got a call this week saying, Sean, take a punt on it. So I did. Greg, tell me why I took Artria.
Artria, the reason Sean took it is if you look at another stock, EIQ, similar business, heart stenosis using AI technology. And EIQ, Sean, has really gone crazy, hasn't it?
We'll take a look at that shortly, but yeah, another biotech doing really well. WR1, not one I followed closely, but they raised money at 36 cents this week, 15% discount. They have a market cap of $94 million.
Yeah.
QML, I won't say serial raiser, but they did raise a couple of times last year, and it feels like it's been at low prices every time. Their market cap has come down to 18 million. I know you follow this one. Hopefully you're not holding.
No, thankfully.
Good. QRI.
Yes.
Now, this one was a big one. It was actually a surprise to me because I've held it for quite a while.
Same.
I guess I'll take some in the rights issue. They are doing I think it will be fully underwritten rights issue at $1.60. They're raising 151 million. So investors have the opportunity to apply for shortfall. And yeah, QRI paying about 8.7% yield.
Right.
A good alternative if you want steady income. Now, we do have Cooler Gold on the platform. This is a shortfall placement. Yesterday, they announced 2 meters at 2.3 grams a ton gold. Nothing to tell the grandmother about, but maybe one day they'll find a higher grade. Let's take a look at the iris. As we mentioned before, Forbidden Foods, I just wanted to bring up that 5-year chart.
Wow.
When they listed, it did, I think it actually hit 40 cents. You can't see it on the chart, but it was intraday. And since then, it has been a terrible performer. Now, another stock they raised this week has performed pretty much identically. Miramar, M2R. This one was probably one of the most ramped IPOs I've seen in a long time. A few people ramped it where on a few of the socials. It was a 20-cent IPO. I actually think it hit 55 cents on day one. And as you can see, it's down all the way since then. So they raised money this week at 0.3. So well done to our mate Josh there. And that's shell value, I think $800,000 EV. So hopefully this will be the lows. What do you reckon, Mr. Low?
Don't know.
All right. Let's take a look at the biotechs. EIQ, as we mentioned before, this one has had a great week. It looks like it's broken out there. Greg, we follow this one pretty closely. It's great to see it now doubling the placement price. Hopefully it keeps on going.
Yeah, we're expecting some more contracts in the US, Sean.
Cool. Looking forward to it. ACW, another one we follow really closely, has had a big week. I mean, it's hard to see on the chart. I've still got the 5-year chart. So let's bring up the last 30 days. And
Wow.
as we can see, it's gone up about 50% in the last 4 or 5 days. But yeah, performing really well. So hopefully it continues.
Yes.
ACW, and quickly AVE, another biotech, which has gone up a lot this week.
Wow.
They did allude to something in their quarterly.
Yes.
Not sure if that's going to happen, but clearly the market is getting excited with that. And I think that's a phase 3
Yes.
biotech. So with a market cap of 19 million, if they can have some success, yeah, hopefully investors in that will make a lot of money. Now let's take a look at gold and silver stocks, because as we said, the gold price just keeps going up and silver's following there. So one we follow pretty closely is ARD, Argent Minerals. Now they have had a pretty big week, as we can see on the chart. They're now trading at 2.6, 5 million volumes. So yeah, this one, let's take a look at the 1-year chart. It had highs about 4 months ago, over 3, and it's really looking like it's pushing back there. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where it goes. Now, Greg, one we follow pretty closely as well, Silver Mines.
Yes.
We did take in the placement, and it's finally almost back to placement price. Tell investors about Silver Mines.
Yeah, Silver Mines, Joe Battersell, CEO, probably the most advanced large-scale silver project in Australia. So obviously there's a lot of interest in this funding. Really can take them to the final stage towards production, Sean.
But I think they're waiting on some approval, Greg.
Yes.
And that's what has caused the share price to fall from the 20s to all the way back down to like 6.5 recently.
That's right.
If they get approvals, hopefully they do it while the silver price is up, and hopefully it's off to the races there.
Yes, and that should happen, Sean.
Should it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll buy some more. Thanks, Greg. No advice. We're not giving any advice. Another gold stock that has had a massive move is Capris Resources, CRS. Now, they released some gold results this week, 34 grams a ton. And look at that. They 28 meters at 6.4.
Wow.
They have really gone off to the races, and rightly so. It'd be interesting to see if they can continue releasing some good results.
Sean, can I just pause there for a second? Because that's a great spot to see if you're in the right commodity and have the right stock-specific news, your stock can go crazy.
That's right. And maybe a couple of months ago, the shares wouldn't have moved nearly as much. But yeah, everyone just wants a bit of gold at the moment. And yeah, I would have loved some of that. Let's take a look at SGQ. Now, St. George has done a 2-tranche placement, with the majority coming in the second tranche in a couple of weeks. Now, these shares are going to be issued at 2 cents a share. I don't know if the market knows how many shares are going to be issued, but if it can hold up the price here, that'd be awesome. But I mean, even if it falls a bit. So St. George has now become a big investor in a niobium project. I don't think they own the full thing, but I think it could be about 50%. And yeah, we know niobium is pretty hot. So yeah, it'd be great to see what happens when everyone gets the shares.
True.
Let's hope the market can continue. It feels great. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot more raises next week. So stay tuned and keep up to track with the 180 Markets website. Anything planned, Greg, for the weekend?
Nope. Could have just enjoyed the sun here in Melbourne.
You say that every week.
Yep.
You're a very relaxed man. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. 3 more weeks until footy. Go the Blues.